Today, we are building a tiny desktop waterfall vivarium. But instead of spending hours building a hidden waterfall compartment, we're going to try out a new pre-made background method that will let you skip all of that building.
First off, we'll need a tank. We're using the DOOA Neo Glass Air. It's a 20 by 20 by 30 centimeter, which is pretty close to an 8 by 8 by 12 in inches.
Normally, to make a waterfall in a tank like this, we would start by creating a filter box to hold an aquarium pump. Then layer up the hardscape like sticks and rocks for the water to flow over. Today though, we're going to try something new.
A small aquascaping studio out of Thailand called Palubox is working on fiberglass tank inserts. They sent us a few and asked us to test them out and give them feedback before they launch them. So this is what we're going to be testing today. It's made of fiberglass and shaped like stone rockwork, and it includes an aquarium pump and hose. The idea is that you can just drop it into your tank instead of building a waterfall compartment and then get straight to scaping. If you like what you see, their website is going to be linked down in the description along with all of our other materials that we ended up using. As of recording, these waterfalls are not available yet, but they might be by the time you're watching this.
As you guys might know, we started this channel a while ago when we were both in college, so every Thanksgiving, Christmas, and summer break, we'd have to pack up all the tanks and animals and drive them 4 hours home. This seriously limited the amount of vivariums and aquariums that we could bring home, and we frequently had to tear down tanks completely and rebuild the scapes. If we had access to lightweight and easy inserts like this, it might have made things a lot easier and we could have had way more tanks.
So that's just one reason that we're interested in these, but enough yapping, let's test it out. At the end of the video, we'll give you some more of our thoughts.
We started by connecting the aquarium pump to this tube. The pump will sit behind the rockwork and send water up the hose to flow down the waterfall. The aquarium pump's wire simply runs out the back out of the top of the tank.
We slid our rockwork into the tank and it fit very snugly. Palubox makes inserts to fit a lot of the common tank sizes, such as the 8 by 8 by 12. There's slight gaps on the side, but it stays in place without any glue.
Now it's time to test out the pump. We turned it on and nothing. It wasn't strong enough to get the water flowing to the height of the waterfall, but luckily we had some of the pumps we like to use for our vivariums on hand, so again, that will be listed down below. We hooked that up and gave it another try.
Nice, it's flowing really well. We sent the folks over at Palubox an email about the pump and they said they'd address it moving forward, so that shouldn't really be an issue. So far, we're pretty impressed with the waterfall design. It's got a nice dynamic flow that spreads water over a variety of platforms. That's going to be super useful for growing plants and mosses.
We added some sand at the bottom and now we can move on to planting.
We're going with mostly terrestrial sheet mosses on this one. When you're doing a mostly moss scape, remember to use different textures, varieties, and colors.
We're using mostly wild forage moss on this tank. We made sure to grab patches with a little bit of dirt on the bottom. Normally we would clean the dirt off first, but because the fiberglass doesn't absorb water like real stone, we're actually leaving some soil attached, so it'll help hold moisture against the moss while it establishes. You can also use a material like hygrolon if you want to try more aquatic mosses.
We started with larger sheets across the flat ledges, then tucked smaller patches into the cracks to make sure everything feels natural. We even added a few pieces directly beneath the waterfall where they'll stay constantly hydrated.
Finally, we added a few sprigs of Pilea depressa tiny tears. These grow crazy fast, so we'll probably have to trim them back pretty frequently.
With our planting just about complete, it's time to black out the sides. We're using our black peel and stick vinyl. All you need to apply it is some water.
From the back of the tank, you can really see how the pump draws the water up the tube to float down the waterfall. We don't want to black it out completely in case something ever gets stuck in the pump, or we just need to see it to check up on how it's doing.
We blacked out the 3 sides with our peel and stick vinyl, leaving just enough of the back exposed so we can keep an eye on that pump. And now it's looking pretty sleek.
To bridge our land and water area, we sprinkled in some duckweed. All the aquarium keepers just groaned but hear us out. This floating plant does grow like crazy, but it makes a really nice accent in a small paludarium like this one.
For our tank light, we're using the Vivarium Mini. It's a small and inexpensive clip-on light.
Okay, let's see the tank.
Honestly, we're very impressed with how this one turned out given how little time it took. It's the perfect size to sit on your desk or a shelf, and it's very easily portable. You don't even need to drain the water out to move it around.
The pre-built hardscape is dynamic enough where we don't feel super limited during our planting. We really like how the moss looks next to the flowing waterfall, and we're really excited to see it grow in even more.
I can definitely see the appeal of these background inserts. We get a ton of questions about how we build our waterfall compartments and talk to a lot of people who want a waterfall but they're intimidated. This could be a really great option for an instant waterfall that still has room for customization. I think next time we would sprinkle driftwood over it to bring in some wooden elements to help complement the stone.
These backgrounds are also pretty lightweight and all in one piece, so they're super easy to move or disassemble. We can throw this whole tank in our car without having to take anything down.
That said, even though the inserts are easy to remove, you still have to remove it just to access the pump. So there's no door or way to access the pump if you want to clean it, replace it, or change the flow rate. You'd have to lift the entire rockwork out of the tank.
So those are our thoughts. What do you guys think though? Are you excited about more products like this in the vivarium and aquarium hobby? All in all, we're really pleased with how this tank turned out. The different mosses work really well together. And I kind of like just the empty sandy bottom, but let us know what you think down below. Should we add some more small aquatic plants down there?
Thanks for watching the video. Make sure that you hit like if you enjoyed it and subscribe to see more of our videos. We're getting really close to 10,000 subscribers, so if you've been enjoying these builds, subscribing really helps us out.
And leave a plant emoji down in the comments to let us know that you stuck around this long. And we'll see you guys in the next one. We've got some really cool builds coming up and we're excited to share. Bye.
Bye.